I've always believed that every coin tells a story, one of history, artistry, and sometimes a dash of mystery. Today, as we delve into the world of rare coins that have quietly amassed fervent followings over decades, I want to share a journey that begins with a coin many might pass by without a second glance: the 2011 US. One penny. While it might seem like just another everyday cent at first, the 2011 penny holds surprises that speak to the passion of collectors and the evolving story of American minting. This coin, bearing the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, is a modern twist on a century-old legacy, and its story is as layered as the history of the nation itself. The 2011 penny arrives on the scene during a period of subtle yet significant transition in coin design. As you may know, the Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, originally introduced to honor the legacy of a president who defined an era. By 2011, the United States Mint had already embraced the Union Shield design on the reverse side, a bold move that replaced the longtime Lincoln Memorial image. This new design wasn't just an aesthetic update. It symbolized a reimagining of national unity in a modern context. With clean lines and a design that speaks to strength and forward momentum, the shield resonates with a sense of progress while still anchoring the coin in its historic roots. Collectors quickly learned that the 2011 penny wasn't merely a byproduct of modern minting technology, but also a canvas for fascinating mint errors that could turn an otherwise ordinary cent into an extraordinary find. Among these, the occasional doubling of dies or subtle misstrikes turned a few coins into rare gems. Imagine sifting through a roll of everyday currency and discovering one that sports an unexpected, crisp doubling of Lincoln's features, a quirk that modern minting processes rarely replicate. This error isn't just a minor imperfection. It's a unique fingerprint that can transform the coin's desirability. Experienced collectors know that such anomalies, while subtle to the untrained eye, can elevate a coin's value by leaps and bounds, often fetching thousands of dollars at auctions where rarity and condition are paramount. In speaking of condition, it's impossible not to mention the dramatic difference between a mint state 2011 penny and one that has spent years in circulation. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are the holy grail for collectors. They capture the perfect detail of the new shield design, the sharpness of the lines, and the flawless reproduction of Lincoln's profile, a profile that has, over more than a century, become synonymous with American identity. On the other hand, pennies that have been passed from hand to hand or tucked away in pockets tell a story of everyday life, but they lack the luster that serious collectors prize. In uncirculated condition, a 2011 penny error can command a premium that sends shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned collectors, often surpassing several $1,000s at record-setting auctions. One of the more intriguing aspects of the 2011 penny is the story behind how collectors began to notice its quirks. Early on, a few vigilant hobbyists observed that some coins exhibited an unusual doubling effect, an artifact that wasn't present in coins from previous years. Word quickly spread through coin-collecting circles and online forums, sparking debates and discussions over the exact cause of the error and its impact on the coin's long-term value. It wasn't long before reputable auction houses started to feature these error coins, with bidding wars that turned heads and raised eyebrows. I recall one particular auction where a rare example of the 2011 double die penny broke the usual record range, fetching a price that far exceeded the estimates. Stories like these not only add to the coin's mystique, but also highlight the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. Sometimes, the rarest treasures are hidden in plain sight. Digging deeper into the background of this coin, it's fascinating to consider the role of modern minting techniques and quality control in shaping what makes a coin collectible today. The 2011 penny was produced at a time when technology had advanced to the point where errors were less common, making each rare misstrike all the more valuable. While the vast majority of these coins were minted flawlessly, the few that slipped through the stringent quality controls became coveted specimens. For collectors, the thrill isn't just in owning a coin. It's in owning a piece of minting history, a tangible reminder that even in an era of precision and automation, there is still room for delightful imperfections. Another element that adds to the allure of the 2011 penny is its dual identity. On one hand, it's a modern piece of currency that you might have encountered in everyday transactions. On the other, it stands as a collectible item with its own unique narrative, a narrative that weaves together themes of historical reverence, modern innovation, and the unexpected quirks of mass production. This duality is part of what makes collecting coins so captivating. It's about finding the extraordinary in the ordinary, about realizing that even the most unassuming object can hold layers of history and unexpected beauty. For many collectors, the 2011 penny also represents a bridge between generations. Older collectors might remember the era when pennies still carried the Lincoln Memorial, and the switch to the Union Shield design marked a turning point in U.S. mint history. Younger collectors, on the other hand, see the 2011 penny as a testament to the evolution of coin design and minting technology. It's a conversation starter, a piece that invites comparisons and discussions about the merits of different eras in U.S. coinage. The coin's story, from its humble beginnings in a modern mint to its journey into the hands of collectors, encapsulates a dynamic interplay of art, technology, and history, a narrative that continues to unfold with every new discovery and auction record. As we wrap up this first segment, it's clear that the 2011 US one penny is much more than a simple piece of metal. It's a storyteller in its own right, one that speaks of innovation, error, and the ever-evolving craft of minting. Whether you're a seasoned collector who has spent years hunting for that elusive mint-state specimen or a newer enthusiast fascinated by the mysteries hidden in everyday coins, this piece of numismatic art has something to offer. Its historical ties, combined with modern minting quirks and the excitement of unexpected errors, make it a standout specimen in any collection. And while its value can vary dramatically depending on its condition, ranging from a common circulating piece to a rare error coin commanding high bids at auctions, the 2011 penny remains a symbol of both continuity and change in the world of American coinage. In our next segment, we'll transition from the modern marvel of the 2011 penny to another intriguing piece from a different era, exploring how the journey of coin collecting spans not just decades, but the very evolution of design and value. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the intricate details of the 2011 US one penny, a coin that reminds us that even in the most familiar objects, there are stories waiting to be discovered and cherished. There's something almost nostalgic about the 1972 US one penny, a coin that hails from an era when the art of minting was as much about human precision as it was about machine efficiency. Stepping back into the early 70s, this penny carries with it the echoes of a time when America was in the midst of cultural and economic shifts, and the Lincoln cent was more than just a means of transaction. It was a small emblem of national identity. Unlike its modern counterparts, the 1972 coin was produced during a period when quality control wasn't as automated as it is today, making each minting run a little more unpredictable and every coin a unique work of art in its own right. In 1972, the United States was experiencing a period of transition and transformation. The nation was coming out of the turbulent 60s, and the echoes of change were everywhere, even in the quiet halls of the U.S. Mint. The coin itself features the classic Lincoln profile on the obverse, a design that has stood the test of time since 1909, but on the reverse, it proudly displays the Lincoln Memorial. This design, with its intricate details of the revered monument, not only symbolizes remembrance and honor, but also represents a technical achievement in coin design at the time. The interplay of light and shadow on the memorial's columns, the delicate engraving work, and the overall balance of the design speak volumes about the craftsmanship that went into every coin produced during that era. What truly sets the 1972 penny apart, however, are the subtle quirks and minting variations that collectors have come to cherish over the years. Some specimens from that year exhibit minor errors, a slight misalignment here, an unusual die strike there. That, while nearly imperceptible to the casual observer, transform an ordinary cent into a coveted rarity. Imagine handling a coin that, at first glance, appears perfectly ordinary, only to discover upon closer inspection that there's an unexpected detail, a doubled lettering, or an off-center mint mark that wasn't intended. Such variations can be the difference between a coin that's merely a piece of circulating currency and one that's a prized collectible, fetching premium prices at auction. Speaking of auctions, the market value of a well-preserved 1972 penny can vary dramatically based on its condition and the presence of any errors. Coins that have remained in mint condition, untouched by the wear and tear of daily use, are highly sought after by collectors. These pristine examples, where every detail of the Lincoln Memorial and Lincoln's profile is captured in stunning clarity, can command prices that far exceed their face value. In some high-profile auctions, particularly those where a coin exhibits a rare misstrike or an unusual die error, bidding can reach into the thousands of dollars. On the flip side, pennies that have circulated extensively, showing signs of wear, might only be worth a modest premium above their intrinsic value. This condition-based disparity not only highlights the importance of preservation, but also adds an extra layer of excitement to the hunt for the perfect specimen. The 1972 penny has also earned its share of legendary status through a series of intriguing stories and coincidences that resonate with seasoned collectors. I remember hearing about a coin show in a small Midwestern town where a dealer uncovered a 1972 penny with a subtle, yet unmistakable, doubling effect on the date. It was one of those moments that sent a ripple of excitement through the coin collecting community, a reminder that even coins produced decades ago can still surprise us. Stories like these not only enrich the lore surrounding the 1972 penny, but also serve as a testament to the idea that every coin carries a hidden narrative waiting to be discovered by the keen-eyed collector. Beyond the errors and auction records, there's an undeniable charm in the story of the 1972 penny that comes from its very production. This coin was struck at a time when the minting process was less dominated by computer-controlled precision and more reliant on the expertise of skilled engravers and technicians. Each coin was a product of an era where human touch played a significant role, and it's this fact that imbues the 1972 penny with a sense of personality and history. It stands as a tangible reminder that even in a world of mass production, individuality can shine through. Collectors appreciate not only the visual appeal of these coins, but also the notion that they are holding a piece of history, a small artifact that encapsulates the spirit of a bygone era. Diving a bit deeper into the technical aspects, collectors know that mint marks and die varieties are critical in determining a coin's rarity. The 1972 penny, for instance, was produced in multiple facilities, each marked distinctly by a letter, whether it was from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. These mint marks can have subtle impacts on the coin's finish and even its market value. Coins from a particular mint might be scarcer in certain grades, or a specific mint mark might have been associated with a production run that had a higher incidence of errors. Over time, these nuances have become points of fascination and intense scrutiny among collectors. It's not uncommon to see seasoned enthusiasts meticulously examining a coin under magnification, searching for those elusive marks or imperfections that could transform it from a common piece into a coveted rarity. For those who have spent years in the numismatic field, the thrill of the hunt is as much about the historical context as it is about the potential for profit. The 1972 penny offers both. Its journey from the press to the public's pocket encapsulates a unique blend of artistry, history, and even a touch of serendipity. The fact that something as small and seemingly mundane as a penny can hold such value and significance is a reminder of the layers of meaning that everyday objects can acquire over time. Whether it's the meticulous detailing of the Lincoln Memorial or the unexpected charm of a mint error, the 1972 coin is a symbol of enduring quality and the perpetual allure of the numismatic world. As we examine these coins, condition becomes a recurring theme. A well-preserved 1972 penny, one that has never seen the abrasions of circulation, is a collector's dream. Its immaculate surfaces reflect every nuance of the design, from the fine etchings of Lincoln's profile to the intricate relief of the memorial. These mint state coins are the benchmark by which others are measured, and their value can soar exponentially in competitive auction settings. Conversely, even a lightly circulated coin, while still a beautiful piece of history, will be evaluated differently. The subtle differences in luster, the gentle pitting from decades of handling, and even the way light interacts with its surface all contribute to its overall market appeal. For collectors, Understanding these differences is crucial, as condition is the linchpin in the valuation process. Interestingly, the 1972 penny also invites us to ponder the broader narrative of American coinage. It's a reminder that every coin has a life cycle, a beginning in the mint, a period of active use, and eventually, a rebirth as a collectible artifact. This life cycle adds an emotional depth to the collecting experience. Owning a 1972 penny isn't merely about possessing an object with intrinsic value. It's about connecting with a past that is as rich and diverse as the country itself. Each coin carries within it the weight of history and the stories of countless transactions and exchanges that have defined everyday American life. In the next part of our journey, we'll smoothly transition to another era and explore the story behind the 1967 US. One penny. Just as the 1972 coin carries its own set of mysteries and charm, so too does the coin from 1967 have tales to tell, a narrative filled with history, artistic detail, and the quirks that make each coin uniquely valuable. For now, though, take a moment to admire the intricacies and enduring appeal of the 1972 penny, a modest piece of metal that embodies decades of history, technical mastery, and the unexpected magic of coin collecting. There's a special kind of magic that lingers around coins from eras gone by, and the 1967 US. One penny is a perfect example of that enchantment. Stepping into the story of this coin is like opening a time capsule from the late 1960s, a time when America was shifting in so many subtle ways, and even the smallest objects carried weighty stories of change and continuity. In 1967, amid the backdrop of cultural revolutions and transformative events, this humble cent was crafted with an artistry that still resonates with collectors today. It's not just a coin. It's a memento of a bygone era, a tangible reminder of the care and character infused into everyday currency. When you hold a 1967 penny, you're holding a piece of history that reflects the spirit of its time. The obverse proudly displays Lincoln's contemplative profile, a tribute to the president whose legacy endures through his steadfast commitment to unity and progress. On the reverse, the familiar Lincoln Memorial stands as a testament to enduring American ideals, a design that had been a staple for decades and, in many ways, symbolizes the nation's collective memory. Unlike more modern issues, the 1967 coin was struck during an era when the human touch was still very much part of the process. The subtle nuances in the design, the gentle curves, the almost imperceptible variations in the lines, speak of a time when each coin was imbued with a unique personality, crafted not just by machines, but by skilled hands that knew the value of tradition. One of the aspects that makes the 1967 penny particularly captivating is the occurrence of rare mint errors that transform an otherwise common cent into a coveted rarity. Imagine sifting through countless coins and discovering one with a slight doubling of the date or a faint misalignment that wasn't part of the original plan. These imperfections, far from being defects, are prized variations that tell a story of the minting process itself, moments when precision met the unpredictable nature of production. For seasoned collectors, such errors are the kind of hidden treasures that elevate the excitement of every find. There are documented instances where error coins from 1967 have sparked bidding wars at auctions, sometimes fetching prices that far exceed what one might expect from a coin that, at face value, is only a cent. It's not just the errors that add to the allure of this coin. The condition in which a 1967 penny is preserved plays a crucial role in its value and appeal. A mint state coin, untouched by the rigors of circulation, is a window into the mint's original brilliance. The crisp details of Lincoln's profile, the sharp relief of the memorial, and even the smooth finish of the metal all come together to create an almost flawless specimen. Collectors who manage to acquire such pristine examples know that these coins are rare gems, often commanding premiums at auctions and private sales. On the flip side, coins that have seen years of circulation carry their own charm. The wear and patina they acquire over time can tell a story of everyday use. Each scratch and smudge a silent testament to decades of history. While circulated coins may not fetch the astronomical prices of their mint state counterparts, they are cherished for the narrative of life lived and history shared. Delving into the details, it's fascinating to note that the 1967 penny carries mint marks that reveal even more about its origin. Depending on where the coin was struck, whether in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, the mint mark can add an extra layer of intrigue and, sometimes, rarity. These small letters are like secret codes that help collectors trace the coin's journey from the mint to the collector's hand. In some cases, a specific mint mark combined with a rare error can make a coin especially desirable, turning an otherwise common penny into a standout piece within a collection. It's this blend of artistry, history, and minute technical detail that has made the 1967 penny a favorite among collectors who know that sometimes the beauty lies in the smallest of details. I recall a memorable story from a veteran collector who spent years searching for that elusive 1967-era coin, a piece that had slipped through the cracks of routine circulation. He described finding it in a dusty box at a local coin shop, where it had lain unnoticed for decades. At first glance, it seemed like any other cent, but a closer inspection revealed a slight doubling of the lettering that made his heart skip a beat. After careful research and consultation with experts, that coin was authenticated as one of the rare Ms. specimens from 1967. For him, and for many in the numismatic community, such discoveries are moments of serendipity that make the entire journey worthwhile. They underscore the idea that every coin has a story waiting to be uncovered, a narrative that becomes all the richer when shared among enthusiasts. Auction records over the years have consistently highlighted how condition and rarity dramatically influenced the market value of the 1967 penny. While a well-circulated coin might only garner modest interest, a pristine example with a unique error can spark fierce competition among bidders. I've read accounts of auctions where a 1967 penny, perfectly preserved and boasting a rare mint flaw, went under the hammer for sums that astonish even the most seasoned collectors. These high-stakes sales not only validate the coin's intrinsic worth, but also reinforce the passion that drives collectors to seek out every nuance in its design. For many, the thrill is in knowing that a coin as modest as a penny can command such high regard when it carries the right blend of history, condition, and rarity. Beyond the technical and monetary aspects, there's a poetic quality to the 1967 penny that resonates on a more personal level. Each coin is a tiny time capsule, encapsulating the hopes, struggles, and triumphs of an era that continues to influence our lives today. Holding a 1967 cent, one can almost sense the echoes of a time when America was redefining itself, a period marked by both turbulence and tremendous creativity. The coin's enduring design, with its dignified portrayal of Lincoln and the evocative image of the memorial, speaks to the idea that even the simplest objects can hold layers of meaning. It reminds collectors that history isn't just found in textbooks or museums. It's often right there in our pockets, waiting to be rediscovered. As we reflect on what makes the 1967 U.S. one penny so compelling, it's clear that its value extends far beyond its face value. It's a confluence of art, history, and serendipity, a reminder that even in a world dominated by mass production, there's room for unique imperfections that make each piece special. Whether you're a seasoned collector who meticulously examines every detail under a magnifying glass or a passionate enthusiast who cherishes the stories behind each coin, the 1967 penny invites you to look closer. It challenges you to see the beauty in its subtleties and to appreciate the intricate dance between precision and unpredictability that defines the art of minting. In many ways, the journey through these coins, from the modern quirks of the 2011 cent, through the transitional allure of the 1972 penny, to the timeless character of the 1967 issue, illustrates a broader narrative about American coinage. Each coin, with its distinct history and unique traits, contributes a verse to an ongoing story of innovation, error, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in design. The 1967 penny, in particular, encapsulates the spirit of its time, a period marked by transformation, where even the smallest details mattered immensely. Its story is one of quiet resilience and unexpected splendor, a testament to the enduring legacy of American craftsmanship. And so, as we bring our exploration of these rare coins to a close, it's worth taking a moment to appreciate the journey they represent. From modern misstrikes to vintage marvels, each coin offers a glimpse into a different chapter of our collective history. The 1967 U.S. 1 penny, with its subtle imperfections and timeless design, serves as a powerful reminder that even in the smallest of objects, there can be found a world of stories, passion, and beauty. For those of us who have dedicated years to the art of coin collecting, it's a call to continue exploring, appreciating, and preserving the legacies hidden in plain sight.